Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare Lincoln Wheat pennies coin that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1940s wheat penny from the United States of America. If you're a collector, a coin hunter, or just someone who stumbled across an old penny and thought it looked special, you're in for a real treat. This isn't just any coin. The 1940s wheat penny holds a charm and history that captures the hearts of collectors around the globe. Now stay with me, because in this video we're not just talking about a penny, we're uncovering the rare details, the historical background, the minting errors, and the hidden value that turns this little coin into a piece of American treasure. I promise you'll want to hear every detail, because you never know, that penny in your drawer could be worth more than lunch money. You'll be amazed at what collectors are paying today for this unique coin. Let's begin with what makes this penny stand out. Minted in San Francisco in the year 1940, this 1-cent coin carries the S mint mark just beneath the date. That tiny S is more than just a letter. It's a clue that links this coin to the legendary San Francisco Mint, known for producing high-quality and sometimes highly collectible coins. This coin features the iconic Lincoln portrait on the front and the classic wheat ears on the reverse, a design loved by generations of Americans and cherished by numismatists worldwide. Now, here's where things get exciting for collectors. While over 112 million of these were minted, not all 1940s pennies are created equal. Some of them have mint errors, and that's where the value skyrockets. Imagine finding a coin with a doubled die, off-center strike, or a clipped planchet. These are not flaws, they are golden opportunities for collectors. Such rare errors make your coin stand out in the market, turning it from ordinary to extraordinary. Collectors are always hunting for these variations, and when they find one in great condition, the price can go up dramatically. Let's talk about condition. This is a huge factor. A worn-out coin might be worth a little more than face value, but a brilliant uncirculated one, with all the original details crisp and shiny, is like a diamond in the rough. Collectors go crazy for higher-grade examples, especially those graded MS-65 and above by professional coin grading services. A coin like that can truly become a crown jewel in someone's collection, and here's a tip for collectors: always keep an eye out for luster, detail, and strike. These things matter when you're assessing a coin's quality. The sharper the design, the stronger the strike, the better chance your coin has of being worth serious money. Don't clean your coins either. It might be tempting, but it could damage the surface and reduce its value dramatically. Original surface with natural patina is what collectors admire. There's also a growing demand for Lincoln Wheat pennies among young collectors today, especially those looking to complete a full series from 1909 to 1958. The 1940s, with its high minting year and beautiful detail, fits perfectly into this popular category. Coin shows, online marketplaces, and collector forums are buzzing with people looking for this coin in the best possible shape. So if you have one in great condition, hold on to it or have it graded, because demand is only growing with time. So what could this tiny treasure really be worth? While a circulated piece might fetch a modest return, a rare error version or a mint state beauty can bring in a fantastic amount. In today's collector market, a brilliant uncirculated 1940s wheat penny in superb condition can be valued at up to $200. That's right, $200 for a single-cent coin. Coins like this aren't just about money, they're about the thrill of the find, the joy of history, and the pride of owning a piece of America's numismatic legacy. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner just getting started, the 1940s wheat penny is a must-have and a coin that continues to capture imagination across generations. So keep your eyes open, check your change jars, and who knows, you might just discover a penny that tells a story and carries a hidden value waiting to be uncovered. Top 2. You're about to discover the amazing story behind one of the most loved and searched for pennies in American coin history, the 1946 wheat penny. If you're a collector, a treasure hunter, or just someone who loves uncovering rare gems, you don't want to miss this, because what seems like a common penny could actually be something truly special hiding right under your nose. this is not just any 1-cent coin, it's a post-war classic with a story that connects millions of Americans to a powerful moment in history. The 1946 wheat penny was minted just after World War II and carries the spirit of a nation stepping into a new era. It has Lincoln's proud portrait on the front and those famous wheat ears on the back, a symbol of strength, unity, and American tradition. And guess what? This coin holds secrets that collectors go crazy for. Now listen closely because here's where the real excitement begins. Even though the 1946 penny was produced in large numbers, not all were made the same. Some were struck with rare mint errors that make them worth much more than face value. We're talking about things like die cracks, off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, and even doubled dies. These are not flaws, they're like winning lottery tickets for collectors who know what to look for. And here's a little secret most people don't know: 1946 was a turning point in coin making. The U.S. Mint was transitioning back to using copper after the steel cents of 1943, so any variations in planchet material or striking errors are like buried treasure. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare variations, especially in high condition, your coin might be worth a lot more than you think. Condition is key when it comes to value. A coin that's sharp, clean, and full of original luster can easily catch the eye of a serious collector. That's why it's so important not to clean your coins or damage the surface. Let them keep their natural look because collectors love original patina. Always store them in safe holders, and if you think your coin is special, have it graded by a professional service to boost its value and authenticity. For collectors who dream of building a full wheat penny set from 1909 to 1958, the 1946 is a vital piece. It fits beautifully in the timeline and adds depth to any collection. With its strong strike, rich history, and potential for rare errors, it stands out as a must-have for anyone passionate about coin collecting. Demand for this penny is only going up as new collectors enter the hobby every day and realize how powerful this little piece of copper can be. So let's get to the big question: what's it really worth? Well, if you have a circulated 1946 penny, it might bring you a few dollars depending on the condition, but if you've got one with an error or it's in uncirculated mint condition, then you're looking at a value up to $75. That's right, $75 for a 1-cent coin. That's the thrill of coin collecting, turning ordinary pocket change into a piece of valuable history. Every coin tells a story, and the 1946 wheat penny is a chapter worth reading again and again. So check your collections, look through your change jars, and who knows, maybe that tiny coin sitting on your shelf could be the star of your collection. Top 3, we're going to uncover the true story behind the 1957 wheat penny, a coin that looks ordinary to most but hides powerful secrets that every collector dreams of discovering. If you're someone who collects coins or just enjoys finding value in forgotten change, you're in for something truly exciting, so stay with me because this is going to surprise you. The 1957 wheat penny holds a special place in American coin history, not just because it's one of the last few years before the wheat reverse design was retired, but because it's filled with collector energy and hidden rarities that can make it way more valuable than you might expect. This coin was minted in the late golden era of Lincoln wheat pennies and carries a design that millions have grown up with and continue to admire even now. Now let's talk about the thrill of what makes this penny unique. First of all, this coin comes with two main versions, one from the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark and one from the Denver Mint marked with a small D just below the year. While the 1957 D was produced in larger numbers, both versions have potential for serious collector value when found in the right condition or with rare mint errors. Yes, mint errors are what turn this penny into a real prize for collectors. Some 1957 wheat pennies were struck with double dies where you can see doubling in the letters or numbers, and that's a big deal in the coin world. Others may have off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or even repunched mint marks. Each of these details can take an already attractive coin and send its value soaring because collectors are always hunting for those rare variations. Here's a collector tip you'll want to remember: never judge a coin by age alone. What really matters is condition and authenticity. If you find a 1957 penny that still has its full red luster and hasn't been circulated, that coin could be a treasure. These uncirculated coins with brilliant surfaces are highly sought after and can be worth far more than people realize. Store them safely in coin holders and avoid touching the surface directly with fingers because even the oil from your skin can damage the natural beauty of the coin. There's also something emotional about this coin that collectors love. The 1957 wheat penny is one of the last to feature that timeless wheat reverse design before the switch to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. That makes it not just collectible but meaningful as a closing chapter in the classic Lincoln wheat series. And for collectors trying to complete a full set, the 1957 penny is an absolute must. Whether you're just getting started with coins or you've been collecting for years, this is a penny that deserves a place in your collection, and it's one that continues to grow in popularity. New collectors entering the hobby are actively looking for these final year wheat pennies, especially with error types or in mint state conditions, which means the demand is not going anywhere anytime soon. So now the big question, what could this coin be worth? Well, if you have a regular circulated 1957 wheat penny, it might fetch a small return, but if you've got one with a mint error or in uncirculated condition, it can easily reach up to $50. That's right, $50 for a 1-cent coin from 1957. Isn't that amazing? What seems like a simple penny can turn out to be a valuable piece of American history that people are willing to pay for. The beauty of coin collecting is that it brings together history, mystery, and a bit of treasure hunting all in one, and the 1957 wheat penny checks every box for collectors across generations, so make sure to check your old jars, drawers, and coin albums, because the next rare and valuable coin might already be in your hands. Top 4. We're diving into the world of the 1953 wheat penny from the United States of America, a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance but has some surprising secrets that collectors can't stop chasing. If you're a coin lover or just curious about what makes old pennies so special, you need to stay with me until the end because we're going to uncover the exciting facts and money-worthy potential of this coin that could be sitting right under your nose. The 1953 wheat penny is more than just a cent, it's a piece of American history that was minted during a time of post-war strength and economic boom. It carries the proud image of Abraham Lincoln on the front and those legendary wheat ears on the back that collectors love so much. This design brings nostalgia and a classic vintage charm that you just can't ignore, but what really gets collectors excited is what's hidden in the details. This coin was struck in 3 different locations: Philadelphia with no mint mark, Denver with a small D, and San Francisco with an S mint mark. Now, while millions of these were made, not all are created equal. The real thrill comes from finding rare mint errors that happened during the production process, and that's where serious money and collector excitement kicks in. Some of these 1953 wheat pennies were struck with doubled dies, where parts of the coin show doubled lettering or numbers, a rare error that sends demand through the roof. Others have off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or repunched mint marks, and those small minting mistakes can turn a regular coin into a collector's jackpot. These coins are like treasures in disguise, and if you spot one in good condition, you're holding something truly special. Now here's a golden tip for every collector watching: condition is everything. A 1953 wheat penny with full red color, sharp details, and no wear from circulation is what serious buyers are after. These are called brilliant uncirculated coins, and they can stand out in any collection. Always protect your coins in a safe holder and never clean them because natural patina is more valuable than shiny damage. Let your coins age with grace. Collectors love that original look. The 1953 wheat penny also holds a strong place in every full wheat cent collection. For collectors who aim to complete the Lincoln Wheat series from 1909 to 1958, this year is a must-have. It brings balance to the set and adds depth with its rich history and potential for variations. Especially if you can grab all 3 mint marks, that's a true collector's goal and a beautiful display of mid-century coinage. Now let's answer the question that everyone's asking: how much is this coin really worth? While circulated coins hold modest value, if you have a brilliant uncirculated 1953 wheat penny or one with a rare mint error, it can be worth up to $100. That's right, $100 for a 1-cent coin from 1953. That's the beauty of coin collecting, turning something small into something truly valuable and historical. Every penny has a story, and the 1953 wheat penny is one of those coins that continues to spark interest, passion, and joy in collectors across the world. So take a moment to check your old coin jars or your family's collection. You never know what kind of treasure you might already have. Top 5, and this last video will open your eyes to the beauty and value of the 1941 wheat penny from the United States of America, a coin full of mystery, historical power, and collector excitement. If you're a coin lover, collector, or someone who simply enjoys hidden gems, stay with me because this penny has some thrilling surprises you don't want to miss. This is not just any old cent. The 1941 wheat penny was born during a time when America stood on the edge of World War II. That alone gives it incredible historical weight. It features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the traditional wheat ears on the back, a design that symbolizes strength, hard work, and pride. This coin speaks to a generation and continues to inspire collectors to this very day. Now here's where the excitement really starts. Although this coin was minted in large numbers, not every 1941 wheat penny is the same. There were 3 versions produced that year, one from Philadelphia with no mint mark, one from Denver with a small d, and one from San Francisco with the S mint mark under the year. But among these millions, there are hidden rarities that set some coins apart from the rest. Collectors are always searching for rare coins, and the 1941 wheat penny has some truly special ones. Imagine finding a double die version where the letters or numbers look like they've been stamped twice. That's not a flaw, that's a valuable discovery. There are also off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and repunched mint marks that make collectors' hearts race. These kinds of minting errors turn an average penny into a hot item with serious demand in the numismatic market. Let's talk about condition, because this is where true value is unlocked. A regular circulated coin might be nice to look at, but a well-preserved uncirculated coin with original red luster is what collectors are dreaming of. Those brilliant details, untouched edges, and original shine make all the difference. If you ever find a 1941 wheat penny that looks like it's barely been handled, you might be holding onto something truly special. A powerful tip for collectors: always protect your coins carefully. Store them in coin flips or holders to prevent damage from air or moisture. And remember, never clean a coin thinking it will increase value. Original surfaces and natural aging are actually more prized than shiny cleaned metal. The more natural it looks, the more a collector will admire it. The 1941 wheat penny also plays an important role for those building full collections from 1909 to 1958. It stands right in the heart of the wheat penny timeline and is often considered a transitional piece from the peaceful years into wartime America. Owning this coin is like owning a piece of history you can feel in your hand. And now the moment everyone is waiting for: what's the real value of this small yet mighty coin? While most circulated 1941 pennies may go for a small premium, a brilliant uncirculated version or one with a rare mint error can be worth up to $65. Yes, $65 for a 1-cent wheat penny from 1941. That's the thrill of coin collecting, finding beauty, value, and history all in something so small yet so meaningful. So if you've got old coins lying around or you're just getting into this exciting hobby, make sure to keep your eyes wide open, because the next valuable coin might be hiding in plain sight. Thank you for joining me in this coin journey, and remember, every collector starts with just one coin and a curious heart. Keep looking, keep learning, and who knows, the next big find might already be sitting in your pocket right now.